Have you ever thought about joining Anonymous? To become a member of Anonymous is easy. All you have to do is proclaim yourself as one of them. The hardest part is not getting caught. In this two-part video, we explore the origins and operational structure of the infamous hacker group Anonymous. Anonymous is not an organization. Anonymous began on the website 4chan, specifically the random discussion board, where anime fans gather to post images and make snarky comments. To encourage irreverence, each user is given the screen name Anonymous. A subculture of like-minded individuals with a strong sense of justice and a desire to wreak havoc eventually evolved from 4chan. These are the people whom we refer to as Anonymous today. Anonymous has no leader, which is why their symbol is a man without a head. There is no legitimate code of conduct or infrastructure. People of different backgrounds and philosophies come and go as they please, in some cases only participating in a single cause and then vanishing. Barrett Brown, a journalist and former member, describes Anonymous as a series of relationships. Those who can consistently rally others to their cause are the ones with the most power, as are those who have proven themselves through hacking. Anyone can join. If you wish to join Anonymous, there will be no gatekeepers to stop you. But if you're really thinking of doing this, we recommend that you first consider joining activism groups that operate within the confines of the law instead. If you still want to continue your journey with Anonymous, there is plenty of existing information out there covering topics such as how to encrypt your computer for maximum privacy and how to contact other members using an alias over encrypted internet relay chats or IRCs. You will have to build relationships and earn trust over several years before becoming a serious hacker. If you think the Anons will be welcoming, well, you could be right and you could be wrong. Although Anonymous does have good and altruistic members, don't forget that they accept anybody. Some people are willing to use others as patsies, while others are informants for the police or even the FBI. Naive members are sitting in jail right now because they trusted the wrong Anons. Few of them have actual hacking skills. Because there is such a low barrier of entry, only a handful of Anons are elite hackers, those with the skills necessary to exploit security flaws in systems. So why do they have so many members? It's because they need every computer they can get to perform a distributed denial of service attack. This sort of attack works by sending an overload of information to a network, causing it to crash. In other words, it takes a website offline for a few hours. This is the same thing that happens when an otherwise small website receives a sudden surge in popularity. It can't handle the increased traffic flow and crashes, making it unusable for administrators and visitors until the traffic returns to normal. Essentially, it is a form of protest. It's the modern-day equivalent of activists locking arms in front of a building so the employees can't go to work that day. The truth is that Anonymous is as effective in taking down evil corporations as the Susan G. Komen Foundation is in curing breast cancer, meaning that they mainly just raise awareness for themselves and the cause. But hey, if you're willing to risk breaking the law over a protest, then go ahead. How participation in Anonymous works. Once you've built your online alias and made some friends in the secure IRC, the next step is to find a cause that you support. If, for instance, you wanted to take part in their operation against Scientology, you would find the IRC channel dedicated to that operation and pledge your support in the chat room. The software that Anonymous uses to launch their DDoS attack is called a Low Orbit Ion Cannon, or LOIC. This software allows your computer to deliver large-scale hits to any website. Anons vote on which targets to attack, and if you disagree with the target, you can withdraw your computer from the botnet, making the ion cannon weaker. Once the operation organizers give the signal, you enter a target URL, enter the number of hits you want to send, enough to overload the network, click a button and fire away. Using the ion cannon is dangerous. For you. It's not illegal to claim affiliation with Anonymous, nor is it illegal to chat online. But if you use the LOIC, you could face serious jail time. In 2008, Anonymous embarked on a series of pranks and protests against the Church of Scientology. This was the moment that Anonymous turned from a group of internet trolls into political activists. They flooded Scientology headquarters with prank calls, sent them all-black faxes to deplete their ink, and even marched in physical protest, wearing Guy Fawkes masks to conceal their identities. Their main weapon was the LOIC, which they used to take down the Scientology website. But what many novice Anons didn't realize was that ion cannon attacks were traceable. Many of them either didn't know what they were doing was illegal, or they had been led to believe that they couldn't be prosecuted because there were too many of them. Brian Thomas Mettenbrink, who was 18 when he used the LOIC, served a year in prison and had to pay $20,000 in compensation to the Church of Scientology. Funny pranks versus political activism. By 2009, Scientologists had stopped interacting with protesters and improved online security, rendering Anonymous powerless. A kind of civil war erupted within the group between those who wanted to remain politically active and those who just wanted to play pranks. Anonymous fell out of the public eye and interest declined, resulting in a dip in membership. Anonymous moved off the IRC channels and back onto 4chan's random board. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Top Truths content. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at our other videos here.